Oh my gosh, OBS. There. Hello. Um I can't escape this. Give me a moment. I forgot about the stupid thing changing the color on the stuff. So yeah, we're back. We're doing more of this. I'm sorry. I have to answer the question cuz there's too many people that want to know and more people doing things than I would have expected. So we have to know. I can't put it off. I absolutely must know. So, oh boy. So there's a potential I'm recording a second channel video about this. I mean, let me put it this way. I'm recording a second channel video about this just because I would need to be able to tell people this. So let me hit record here. All right, so the objective for today is the Xerox again, but we're going to try a 360K PC drive with well, not a belt, a direct drive motor, and a GoTech to see if it is actually the floppy drives in the Xerox that are bad. It could be potentially a speed-related issue with the drives that's causing them to not be able to format disks. I don't personally think it is, but I would rather eat crow on that and just know and have it work. So we're going to find out. But it's going to be slightly annoying because the second drive, the right drive in this machine, is addressed differently because this uses the Shugart style addressing. So it's going to be possible. It's just going to be a little annoying. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Have to miss the last hour of this stream. All right, no problem. And I also wanted to shout out here, Wildman. Hello, since you're first time chatting here. So, catching up. Ben, nope, it's gonna be all your fault exclusively. Let's see. More Xerox. Yeah. Yay. I'm adjusting some things here and there. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, let's not do that. All right. Right, yeah. To be fair, the whole point of the Xerox is to make lots of duplicate content. Yeah, no. Yes. Yeah. Oh, man. It nicely explained the extra space when the image prepared disk. Yes, speed would. So, do we know what kind of Xerox 5 1/4 inch disc? Yeah, it's in the manual. You can go look and see it. It is a Xerox part number 9R80442. Those are it. And the only site I could find, which I actually could not find again when trying to search for it, was some kind of national supply chain website where they listed that disc number as being for the Xerox. If I could have found that again, I would have shown it in the video as proof of it, but I couldn't. So, yeah. Okay, let's see. I've seen the discs with Xerox in the museum. Yeah, I do kind of wish you hadn't gone out and emailed them, but oh well, because there's a chance I'm wrong and I don't know. But you didn't know I was going to try and do this today, but we'll find out. Worst case, it seemed like they may have additional discs, like whatever that weird text thing was. So it's probably just worth getting them to image them either way. Additionally, I think the system discs between many of the machines are compatible with each other. So I don't know. It might, let me rephrase that. It might actually be worth them imaging all of them for all of the 600 series typewriters, which apparently they have a bajillion of them there. That was kind of surprising. It might be worth imaging all of them and then trying them out on the different systems. So, but yeah, it's just hopefully, hopefully I'm not wrong for that. But hopefully I'm wrong because it would just be nice to be able to make floppies. So, all right. Unformatted, hi, and your name is unfortunately relevant today. So, all right. I guess we're just gonna try popping a drive in here. I've already ripped this thing open. I don't know where my spare 360K drive went, so this is the one that I normally use my Grease Weasel setup. So if we have to go make discs, this just got a lot harder. Which is part of why I didn't want to do this. I have the weird dual drive of 360K drives I got with the S100 stuff, but I tried using those again today and they give me a really weird error with the Grease Weasel, so I don't understand. It's like track 0 not found when seeking the cylinder, but I was running the clean routine? I don't know. And then when it tries to initiate the drive head just moves back and forth and then never actually goes back to track 0. It's very, very strange, but whatever. I got one 360K drive that's spare apparently. So, saw your video, cool story. Looking forward to the continuous voyages. Well, thank you. I'm hoping we can get this thing working, because, I mean, it is very, very cool and weird. So, there's also a comment on YouTube about recreating the system disk. It would be helpful to test if the drive is able to format disk. Yeah, well, I saw that. Recreating the system disk isn't going to be that helpful, unfortunately. Oh, I just made my chat window disappear on OBS. Seriously? Why? Why is that a thing? How is that a thing? That's annoying. All right, docs. Chat merge is hidden now. Sweet. And so is my activity one. OBS windows kind of suck. All right, give me 1 second to get chat back up here again. Try saying it. CMS 3C. Oh, that would be helpful, actually. Yeah. Let's see. Monday, I'll be going to the post office. I haven't kept up on the tracking information, by the way, Matrox, but hopefully it'll be there then because I have something there now. Okay. I'm wondering maybe activity 2, activity whatever thing. I'm trying to cheese OBS and to give me my windows back. Give me 1 second. You're not tempted to try MX Shift suggestion of putting GoTech in there? We might. We might. Hold on. I gotta fix my chat thing. Sorry. OBS is being a pain. Chat, merge. You can somehow dismiss your browser panels in OBS in such a way that you can't get them back. And I did that. So I can't see the Twitch activity or the chat on here right now. So give me just a second. There we are. Okay. Ethernet model apparently integrates with the Star Office system. Yeah, I was reading that. That's kind of bananas. I don't understand quite how that would work. That is something there. Yeah, typewriter with Ethernet somehow. Don't fully understand that one. Okay. See, trying to keep up on appropriate username. Yeah. Uh, an idea for point redeem. Send a prompt through. No, no, no. Yeah. Long story short, I will never have AI generated anything in any of my art, my work. Period. Let's see. Okay. Uh, Getting GoTech played nice with weird addressing isn't too hard. Young me could do it, and they were not very smart. That's weird. That feels very weird to me to say that young you was even playing with a GoTech. But all right, I just don't know offhand. I'm gonna have to go bring up the flash floppy documentation, see what the jumpers are on the back and all that fun stuff. That's basically what it comes down to. See. On another note, are you tempted to get a framework laptop? That would be cool. That was weird. Uh, I'm the stream didn't go down. It just the office lost connection for like a second. Okay, anyway, that laptop is meaningless to me. That one is nothing. The laptop I actually care about is my big bad MSI laptop that has a 3080 in it. And I don't think Framework makes high performance laptops. That's the thing. Would love one, but I prefer to have a high performance laptop. So, yeah. All right. Let's see. I think that explained it. Framework with like a big bad GPU. I don't know. I I don't buy laptop upgrades that frequently, so I don't know. It wouldn't be something that I'd switch to just because I like the idea of. Okay. It might be jittery on the internet. I don't know, but hopefully it sorts itself out. All right. Oh boy. Let me go get the floppies. Let's try and figure this out. Oh my gosh, you would not believe how many people commented on that video. Like, oh, did you try covering? Like they thought you had to have it covered. What is going on? Hmm. I don't. The Windows updating is a valid thing, but I have disabled updates as much as I can. I'm not even going to go look at the update page because I think that. Oh my gosh! I get the picture. I want the picture. Give me the picture. Give me. Give me. Give me. Let me screenshot. Oh, I got it this time! Yes! You guys can see this too. Oh my gosh. Download and install updates for clock. Windows. Why does the clock program need an update? It's a clock. Okay? This is the single stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. This is now the second time I've encountered this. Gosh. That happened on my MSI laptop, and I missed the opportunity to screenshot it, and I was so mad. Will it make it digital? I don't know. But Dr. Butt Doctor, hello since your first time chatting. Oh man. Fixes a 2038 problem, yeah. Oh well. I don't know about the internet. If it becomes a really big problem, I don't know, I'll restart all my network. Set clock. I'm not downloading the update so I can set the clock. Fan of my videos? Well, thank you. All right, here's what we've got. I've got all the discs here. While I was walking back, I was trying to say I was surprised how many people commented on the video asking me to write protect a disk so that the machine could write it. Like they thought that putting the tape over the side made it writable, which was just mind-boggling. I've never encountered a system like that, but there were several people who claimed that that was a thing, which was weird. And yeah, I didn't address it in the video because, I mean, it obviously, I showed that it wrote to the disk in the video. That should have been clear, but no. So, all right. Literally said you'd restart whatever the part you'd restart was unintelligible? Weird. Okay. That's irritating. To be fair, that's correct for 8-inch, 3.5, 5 1/4. What? One moment. You sure about that with 8-inch? Okay. Here is a commercial 8-inch floppy disk. There is no notch cut. Unless it's that. I don't think it's that though, is it? Here's the moldy one. Oh, there is no notch. Oh, maybe it is that. Oh, maybe that's what they were thinking of then. Huh. Weird. Okay, yeah, I didn't realize that with the 8 inches. Well, that, I'll give them somewhat of a pass, but I really feel like it's unlikely they were thinking of 8-inch. Because let's be realistic, how many people actually used 8-inch floppies? Yeah. Okay. All right. Clip of you trying to stick the tape over. You could reply with that. Not easily to YouTube. All right. Let's see if we can figure this out. I'm going to boot the machine first, though. You know what? Let's try this. I'm going to add an extension for power before we get in there. Okay. Let me plug the machine in, too. Oh, yeah, and, well, they weren't here for the stream, so I was going to say people are trying to get me to format the disks in the other drive, but it obviously doesn't let you do that. So, okay. Sending a link counts. I don't know, I don't want to try and direct people away from YouTube to Twitch. People get really easily irritated about stupid things like that. Okay. Let's see. It's a router fan on. Yeah, so that router, that modem is gone. I'm using a different one now that doesn't overheat. Surprise, surprise. Because the modem is separate from the router, even though it's still LTE. So it's a much more sane solution now. So, make a short from the clip. Actually what I could do is make a short from the live stream. All right, what I'm going to do first is take off the shroud here, and we're going to add a split power cable so that I can pull this out more easily, because that is all I get for slack on that cable. And I do want to use the internal machine power so I don't have to deal with different grounds. If I could extend that floppy cable, I would, but I guess I could with one of my floppy switchboards, but I don't have one prepared right now. So we're going to have to use that cable and whatever drives we put in there. So I'm going to also grab a silicone mat to put over that for when I put a new drive in there so it doesn't bump up against anything or short. It's a minor problem for stuff like a spinning motor, so we may have to be a little creative with how that grabs on the motor. That doesn't, but yeah, we'll figure that out. But for now, we're going to reboot this with the original drive in there just to set a baseline of what's going wrong. Is this the right direction? Come on, plug in. I'm wondering if it isn't. Let me flip that around. That was indeed backwards. Okay, so now we have a power exposed. All right, screen capture, the clip, upload, TikTok. Oh gosh. Bonus points for the number of watermarks. Technically, this monitor can actually rotate in that direction. I was not expecting that, but I looked in the manual and it said, hey, yeah, you can do this. I'm like, what, really? That's weird. Alrighty. See, I'm gonna fetch a coffee. Ooh, good idea. Let's get some coffee going here. Coffee. See, is this like a dual tape deck drive where only one is playback and the other is playback record? Software-wise, yes. Hardware-wise, no. They should both be able to. Did you upload the ROMs? Yes, I did, actually. I did upload the ROM. It's only one, but yes, it is uploaded to archive.org. Okay, the manual does actually say you're supposed to put the disc in after you turn it on, so we'll do that this time. Good old Molex Turbo connector crosses so many generations of text, basically a constant. I don't mind the I'm a nerd amp mate and lock connector that much, actually. I like it a lot more than the stupid Burge floppy one. Grr. Anyway. All right, I am booting the options disk. We are going to try one more time to format a floppy on the machine, just to, well, with the original drives, just to confirm it doesn't work. And for grins and giggles, I will start out by doing it with the write protect notch taped over because a lot of people asked about that in the comments for some reason. So I just want to show you that this doesn't work, and it will actually comment about it being taped over. Literally. All right, repair disk. Insert disk in write drive, which, by the way, we cannot swap drives either. So it is the write drive only, and it detects that by addressing. And there we go. Write disk protected with tape. So I will pull this out, remove the tape. I just absolutely lost my mind when I first read it say that as tape, because usually it's either still plastic or it's a sticker. It shouldn't technically be tape. All right, here it is without the write protect covered. And problem, disk in write drive. That is a fail. Okay. Need to make sure to split the video with the actual content on top and 4 on the bottom. Oh, gosh. Hope you missed nothing. No, we haven't got to new stuff yet. Killed an LS120 drive because its Burge connector wasn't keyed in an obvious way. Yes, I too have. I think I've done that, but I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, they're terrible. So bad. Just picture Tectanic YouTube Shorts using the deck talk for the TTS. That would be awesome. Wire dual Burge. We should call those douche cables. Wire dual Burge splitter so hard to find. I hate those connectors too. Yeah, I actually have one of those. I don't know if it's down here. But yes, I have a single Molex to dual Burge cable. Yes, those ones are super duper nice. I don't know where it is at the moment. Should be down there somewhere. It doesn't matter. Let's see. You clipped that? Oh gosh. Let's see. Now I can actually watch Hate TTS. Girlfriend asked me to take out the trash. Oh gosh, yeah. Let's see. You know how you complained about the framing guide optimal for creating shorts? You shut your mouth. We're recording 4K vertical video shorts if we're doing shorts, okay? We're not cropping down so that the frame is 2160 pixels tall. So, Poot32, would making a floppy with just a table of contents work? No. The reason is that we do not. No, actually, let me explain this a little more completely here. So I can't just format this with like another tool or another system or something because these machines are 16 sectors. They don't just use standard PC FAT12 file systems. An MS-DOS formatted disk has, I believe, 9 sectors, and the bytes per sector are different. So it's not compatible with the way that other systems store files on here. It's just fundamentally different. It's like you can't put a Commodore 64 disk in a PC and read the files off of that. So I can't do that. Additionally, I don't have an idea of what the file structure is. I don't know how to modify the table of contents. Now, there is some kind of indication of a table of contents on there, and I'm not exactly sure how that works or if it's modifiable. But the other thing is that there's some kind of magic byte somewhere on the boot disks that needs to be removed or modified for it to know that it's a recording disk, and I don't know how to do that. If the drive swap doesn't work, I am tempted to try to cut down not the base disk but the options disk because it has less data on it. I want to try and remove as much data as possible from the options disk to narrow down exactly which byte flags it as an instruction disk to the formatting routine, and then try and modify that byte until maybe it will accept it as a recording disk. But we'll see if just the drive is bad first. Okay, hopefully that explains it. All right. Let's see. Only use Molex Burge adapters that have the 5-volt and ground wire, or that have. Oh, so you don't have 12 volt at all. That's not a bad idea to have, at least have some of those on hand. So, let's see. Yes, turn the camera sideways. 4K short overkill. You know, phones are high enough resolution to show that now. See, Premiere mode has an AI generative fill for converting 16:9. What do you have to? What do you mean? Are you saying if this is the frame that it generates that? That's horrible. That's like more than 3 times as much fake data. Dangerously use plain headers as your Burge connectors. Couldn't make much headway with talk on the disk images. It's something like 9 bytes a day, 10 file name, then it changes randomly different layout. None of the data bytes presumably indicate where the writes or the files are lined up particularly obviously with where data is. Huh, that's irritating. But yeah, hopefully we'll figure it out with some other method. So, all right, let's progress. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is try and swap in this drive. I think this is the drive that I booted this with previously, so it should work, but that was in the left side where the IDs match up a little more correctly. What I'm talking about with the IDs is actually right here. So this drive is jumpered as 1 out of 4. That would actually be DS0. Now, I'm a little optimistic because this drive has a jumper here that can be changed to DS0, and I'm hoping that just putting that there will actually make this work, but I don't know. So we're going to plug in the floppy cable from this drive to here. The key is on the wrong side. Okay, well that's cool. So I have to flip this, I guess. All right, this isn't actually keyed. I can only just tell because of the split. So that's fun. Plug that in like that, and then this has to get all the way over there. Wow, even with my extension, it's not quite going to reach. Okay. This thing smells so much like 3-in-1 oil since I had to douse it to get it to work. Okay, let me feel the motor spins. Okay. This might be a solution here, so let's see if this works. This one should seek, then that one should seek. Okay. Cardos, why not put the drive upside down? Because every single floppy drive manual tells you floppy drive, partially because the head is spring-loaded to clamp down. So if you hold it upside down, it will actually sag a little bit. The spring might be strong enough to press it into it, but you're not supposed to do it that way. So that's not a totally valid test. On this, it doesn't matter so much since it's single-sided, but we're still going to not do it just so that I don't have any questions about whether or not this is valid. Never read a drive manual? I don't blame you, but that's just why. Okay. Let's see. Been busy last few streams and the motor bearings come in yet? Yes, they're all done. You should go watch the YouTube video, Rem Dog Cap. Sorry about that. Yeah. Okay. This is a big test here. We're going to use a completely different drive and attempt to prepare a disk. Here we go. Check disk in right drive. Oh, yeah. Okay, hold on. I have to lie to it. I just had to put any disk. Actually, I can just close this. There we go. Okay, here we go. Whoa, that's different. No way! No way! Oh my gosh, am I an idiot? Oh, I'm totally an idiot. I wish this thing hadn't taken a year to get working. Oh! I was so done with it by this point. I really didn't want to try and swap in a drive. Are you kidding me? It worked. Stupid. Well, there you go. That's the answer. Yes, I was wrong. It's the drives are bad somehow. It could be the belt causing a speed difference. I don't think that's the case. I don't think having a different belt will do that, but I don't know. But maybe. I don't know. So, there you go. All right. Wow. Okay. So, do we want to restart the modems and stuff? Because I think we should. Well, it's, I think I'm going to restart the modem things, okay? So, yeah, that was so perfect. I was afraid you guys would think it was deliberate. No, it wasn't. Yeah, here, give me 1 second. I want to try something. Okay. No, that's not what I want. Oh, this is hard to read when it's so tiny. Oh my gosh, I totally can't read that. Here we go. Okay. All right, here's what I'm going to do. While the internet's restarting, I'm going to play an old Tech Tangents micro tangent for you, okay? So you can learn how to clean the pins on a print head for a dot matrix printer, okay? Because I'm going to not have internet for a moment. So I'll catch up with you in just a moment. If it comes back really quick, I'm gonna like increase the playback speed. So just yeah. All right. Here we go.
This is an original Apple ImageWriter dot matrix printer, and unfortunately, it has a bit of a problem. And almost anything I print with it exhibits the problem. One of the pins is stuck. So today we're going to take a look at a couple of different options for unsticking the print head inside a dot matrix printer. From my experience, the most common type of ribbon on a dot matrix printer is a fabric ribbon. Now, the downside of a fabric ribbon is that the ink is permeated through it and it's on both sides. So as the ribbon is depressed, some ink invariably ends up sticking to the pins and pulled back to the print head. And that's almost guaranteed to be what has happened here. So really, we need to remove the head from the print carriage and try to clean it off. Now, if you can find a character that will really exercise that pin, you might be able to get it to break free, and that is what happened here. But I have already pulled this head off and taken a look at it, and it's really filthy. So even if you can do this, you may want to consider trying to clean it anyway. It's really not that hard, as you'll see. Dot matrix printers were popular when maintenance and serviceability was a key feature people were looking for, and all of the dot matrix printers I have that I've checked have easily removable print heads. The Apple ImageWriter here is very easy. All you have to do is loosen 2 screws to loosen the ribbon guides, and then pull the head out while making sure the paper bail isn't in the way. I also have a Microline 92 where the head doesn't look too bad to remove, and an Epson DFX 5000 where the head has a ribbon cable permanently attached to it, but it looks like it's only 2 screws away from coming out. Print heads like this were considered a consumable component because they have fragile moving parts and can wear out. You can even buy replacement parts, and there are still some of these new in stock on eBay. They aren't affordable, so I wouldn't recommend going that route, but that's just to give you an idea of the type of maintenance that they assumed you would want to do with a printer like this. After removing the other ribbon guide from the print head, we can see just how caked in it is with ink. This thing has clearly seen a lot of action. So we want to get in there and try and clean that out. All right, now for cleaning, we're going to want to do this in 2 steps. First off, I recommend getting a toothbrush and then just scraping the bulk material off of the head here. That way, when you go to use a solvent, it doesn't have to work its way through all of the material that's on it. And we can see, yeah, I'm getting a fair bit of ink off of there. This is going to be a time saver, really. So yeah, just do this for a bit, and then we can move on to step 2. Now for step 2, I'm going to go ahead and use a 91% isopropyl alcohol. And the objective here is to dissolve the ink in the print head into the isopropanol. So you're going to want to get a little bit of it into a container that you can dip the print head into and try to get that to soak in around the pins and then get it out. And you might want to repeat this process a couple times because after I did my first round, you can even see the ink seeping out around the pins and getting back on the top of them. I'm going to repeat this process of dipping it and drying it out a few times just to make sure I get everything. All right, I ended up soaking the print head in the isopropanol for a little bit too, and it definitely got a lot of ink out. So that is looking much, much better now, and I'll get one more tied up shot here. And you can see there is just so much less ink stuck onto the front of that. Actually, I decided to let it soak for about an hour more because as I set up to get that shot of how clean it was, more ink just kept weeping out of it, so I figured it needed it. Now we'll go ahead and pull this out one more time. Yeah, a lot more ink came out of there, so that was needed. Now I'll give this a moment to dry and see if finally the ink will stop coming out of it. Oh yeah, that is dramatically better than what it looked like when I first pulled it out of the printer. All right, now that it's all back together, let's see it in action. Aw, yeah, that is much better. Well, there we go. That is it fully repaired and working. And what's kind of fun is here I have a printer from 1983 with a computer from 2013, 30 years of separation between these two. And I guess they're both technically made by Apple, but I'm using Linux and it still works just fine. I really like dot matrix printers. That sound just, yes. I feel like most people have probably heard that sound either through experiencing these devices themselves or just in line at the DMV. Well, that's pretty much it when it comes to cleaning the print head of a dot matrix printer. They're really simple and maintainable devices if you just go for it. I think you're probably not likely to damage one of these, so just give it a shot. You may want to consider oiling the pens. I didn't think that it needed it based on how small and compact everything is, and they're not two pieces of metal rubbing together. It looks like they're isolated in some kind of plastic block, so I think they're probably good, but that is something to consider. For now, though, that's it. I hope this helps someone out in getting their dot matrix printer up and running again. If you want to support the channel, I am on Patreon, but for now, that's it, and I'll see you next time.
All right, well, that was fun. So, I think I caught that right at the perfect time to end it there. Okay, so the internet has been restarted here at the office. So the stream will be back. Seeing have OBS play random YouTube videos. Yeah, it would be kind of cool to do something like that. Lost in Vision chat. Yeah, drat. If for some reason, if the, you know what? Let's see if we can fix this in real time here. Hold on. I don't think I can. I think I have to restart OBS for some. Oh, nope, I can do it. Okay, perfect. That'll work. Alrighty. Okay. EK. All right, we're good there. So, yeah. We could flux that disk, but the drive that it's in is the one that I do my fluxing with. That's the thing. So we're kind of stuck. There is a thing we have to do, though. Okay. There is a thing that we must do. If I now have a valid recording disk, that means I need to try and boot the base system disk and use it as a word processor. If this genuinely worked, that would mean that is an option. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to put in the base system disk. It should automatically reboot into it. And we should be able to type on the screen. And that is its automatic reboot routine, by the way. That was new behavior. Okay, it still showed nothing on the display. However, I can press printer. And it's switching to disk memory mode now. Ho-ho! Yes! That is actually new there! Excuse the 50 hertz interlaced video. This thing is very dumb. One moment. Hold on, I just need to adjust the shutter speed for this thing. I'm not kidding, it is interlaced. The video on this is interlaced.
Now you can type on the screen dash at least until you reach the end of line.
Ben, thank you for the 100 bits, but we can change where the end of line is. That's what margins are for. Okay. There we go. It's still going to jitter and be annoying because, yeah, but because it's interlaced. But there we go. Caught stream just in time, I guess? Yes! Here we go! Oh my gosh. Yes! Oh my gosh! What is wrong with my drives? Oh, that feels good. That feels very, very good. Also, I do say the keyboard has a bit of a different feel when you don't have the mechanism moving around with it. Despite being foam and foil, it's okay. That's as good as I'm going to give it. It's okay, but like still not like, you know, buckling spring. Oh man. Let's see. Yes, it is indeed time to celebrate. Oh man, if only you tried the drive where we made yesterday's video. Yes, but there were so many things to try. Again. This one was very annoying to try, okay? I didn't have a 360K drive at the ready. I had to go disassemble my Grease Weasel setup, which is why we haven't fluxed this disc yet. Also, I would just like to point out, the disc isn't spinning. It's not being written to. It just literally needs the disc in the drive before it'll activate this mode. Why? Suspect that your drives need slightly tighter belt. No, the belts that are in there are very tight. They probably need a looser belt. Probably patch a ROM or whatever to bypass that. It should be possible, yes. And also, Ural86, hello, since it's your first time chatting here. Okay. Let's see. Someone managed to invent paper with 50 hertz and flicker, yeah. So 50 hertz, MDA, if I remember correctly, is also 50 hertz, even in the US. There's just some weird stuff, but the interlaced is just stupid. It's very, very dumb. I was actually stepping through the footage of the CRT. It's 100% interlaced. Each line is different when it flips between them. It's so stupid. Take the disc out now and see what happens. That's a good question. Let's find out. Yeah, interlacing with text is especially stupid. Like, why? You have to read that, and it's just bouncing all over. Thought MDA was 70 hertz? Maybe? I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay. Here is what happens when you just remove the disc. Nothing. Oh my gosh, it really just needs it. You could keep typing. Really? That's so annoying. Be cool if I wanted autosaving, but probably need 5th CPU in there. Yeah. What do you mean wrong disc? I removed the recording disc from the drive. What are you talking about? Disc sensors on the other drive. Oh, well, okay, fair enough. Here, there you go. Some text may have been lost. Oh, it might autosave then. Yeah, you jerk. Yeah, it really does go back. Wow, lame. Okay, yeah, so when it loses track of it, yeah. Boo! Boo! All right. I forgot about the micro switch on the drive. Yeah, okay. Well, there we go. That's the answer. It's super stupid. Now see what remains? We have one drive, okay, that we can connect to this thing, because I can't find my... I thought I had a 360K drive that was not connected to anything, but I don't know where it went. So we have one drive to use with this. If we go put that back in to do Grease Weasel stuff, I don't want to take it out again, okay? So we're either done with this for today. You know, I think we're going to be done with this for today. We'll image the disk, and then we'll call it as memory writer. Blah. Okay. I have no idea what is wrong with these drives, though. That's going to drive me bananas. Ugh. It's so stupid. For imaging, you want a clean disk? I mean, yeah. Before that, we can see how much it auto-saved. Well, here's the thing. Do we actually just want to re-prepare it? I think we prepared the disk again and then pull out the freshly prepared disk and we flux image that. The cool thing we're actually going to get here is that this is going to be a perfect flux image because we're going to image it with the drive that wrote it. So it'll be really nice. Ooh. What if it is still a weird sector layout? Sector spacing, and maybe it is just a slight speed inconsistency. Actually, this is going to be really cool. Oh, we could potentially do GoTech. That is an option. But I don't deem it acceptable to have the drives be like this long term. It was being asked about with using a tachometer to measure the speed of these, only if you were in the supporter chat on Discord. We could just probe the index sensor. We don't have to like put something weird on there. So we can determine what speed the drives are spinning at any time here by just figuring out where the index thing is spinning. And we should probably do that next as a test. We'll flux this image, all right? We're going to format this again. We'll flux it, and then we will use the oscilloscope, and we'll just measure the speed of the drive. See, so I'm grabbing a disk swap it like a PS1. that is not wrong, yes. Okay, I did latch that down. Okay, preparing disk. You know what? Let's get a tighter shot on this. Since this will be the first time this is recorded. All right, check disk. Let me latch the fake latch. And go. Numbers MX shift worked out last night for maximum deviation, nominal timings. Put the bad timings exactly halfway between two valid good timings. So it's not slight inconsistency. So there's no way the controller will be able to recover that data reliably. That's literally how some weak bit copy protection schemes work. So the data cannot be read reliably because the timings are far out. Yeah, no progress bar, because why would you have that? That would make it nice. All right, there we are. Freshly formatted. All right, I'm going to pull this drive now, actually, and we're going to flux that disk as it is with the grease weasel in that drive so that we can have an image of a blank disk, just to have that preserved. It shouldn't matter since apparently I'm the only person who's dumb enough to have thought that you needed a special formatted disk, but oh well. How easy is the screen wobble to see in person? If you're not paying attention, you don't see it. But when I'm like really actually looking at it, or more accurately, when it's in my peripheral vision, I can definitely tell. It's annoying. Also, weirdly, it's really easy to see on the camera when it's running at 60 frames per second. Audio is about 1 second late. Well, that sucks. There's only one thing I can do about that. So I'm going to clap, and then I'm going to stop the stream and restart it. And there we are. Okay, so hopefully that's better. Refresh, see if the audio sync issues are mine. Now it's gone. Yeah, well, 1 second is not a Twitch issue. That's a me issue. Okay, fixed. Perfect. Okay. Let's see. Are you running a connection to allow to the floppy or something? Not sure what you mean there, Sonny. Okay. This is how I feel trying to do anything Starlink Internet. Oh, gosh. All right. Well, we're gonna pull this first so it can't toast it. Turn that off. Now we're gonna take this drive back and we're gonna go image it with the grease weasel. Oh man, I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. I'm gonna go pin a message on that video right now too. Well, I'm a complete moron. So close to being right. I don't really care that I'm wrong. I care that it was so difficult to get to that point. Okay. One moment. I am going to go pin a comment on that video right now. Holla, yes, the drive was the issue. Same day. Oh, no, that was yesterday. That was yesterday. There's just so many people getting on my case about it. It's just, ugh. Alrighty, one moment. Right at the beginning of the description? Nah, people don't read the description. There's no point in that. Okay. Tech RW. I suspect it will boot with it in the original drive because it can read fine. So, but we'll see when we image this one. Yeah, there's a description under the video, yeah. Okay. Pin. There we go. Alrighty. People are going to have a field day replying to that thing. Okay. Okay. What are we doing here? Oh, yeah. I'm plugging this into the grease weasel. Okay. This is annoying here to do. Alrighty. Oh, here. You guys can actually see what I'm doing. There. So I have this, which is my whole cable set up for this thing. I technically don't need to screw this back in, but I do need to plug that back in and power back in here. Come on. I know where it is. There it is. Okay. And then we will plug this into there. And now I have a drive. Okay. Why is it doing things? Okay. If you can repair the drives, you have another video to finish off the series. I actually have zero intention of doing a video repairing the drives. None. I want to move on. Okay. I don't like that the drive is spinning. Like I have the cable plugged in upside down or something. You know what? Maybe I have it plugged in upside down on the grease weasel end. So the speed issue wouldn't have problems reading a disk another drive wrote. That's what I was thinking. That's why I was so insistent that this wasn't the issue. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't understand. All right, give me a second. I'm trying to grab a drive for... Oh, did I? Great. I left the drive at home I use for archiving. Okay, fine. I'm going to do this somewhere else. Home.
The Lady
Archive.
Ironborn sub has tier 1 and says 2 years. End of line.
The Lady Ironborn, thank you for the tier 1 sub. I can't see it quite right now, but for 21 months, it sounds like. So 2, 8, 20. That is it, isn't it? Wow, 24 months. Holy moly. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm bringing that up right now. There we go. Yes, the Lady Ironborn, thank you for the tier 1 sub and for 24 months there. Okay, we're going to do GW dash, this is wrong, GW dot, GW, something ain't right, hold on. Close session, GW, there we go, memwriter, prepared. Mem, actually, Xerox dash prepared. Okay, let's go. Why didn't it like it? I didn't have a disk in there. Let's see. All right, disk is in the drive. What? Oh, jumper drive back. That's a good point. Yep. That'll do it. That's a pain to get to now. All right, there we go. There we are. All right. Okay, putting the disc in. Let's read it. There we are. This is maddening. Now we want to see sectors and hex dump? Yeah. Yeah, well, we'll see what's in there. Just give it a moment. I didn't know what all this come here for. All right, here is our image. Ignore the top side. Yeah, it's perfectly normal. Literally nothing special at all. Again, ignore that side. That doesn't matter. Okay. There will be stuff in it because it had data. Open with imhex. I'm pretty sure it's all ASCII, Paul Guy, since we were able to see stuff on it. So it's going to be kind of towards the middle. Yeah, there we go. So, Saber data, and then a bunch of empty spaces around it for some reason. Like a bunch. Oh, that's under chat. Sorry. There you go. So, yeah. That's it. There's no way we would have ever been able to figure this out from hex stuff. What is wrong with my drives? Archive.org. Yeah, I suppose. The thing is that it shouldn't be necessary to put it on archive.org. Because anyone could make it, but, fine. All right, hold on. I'm going to delete these because they're not necessary. Yeah, only people can.
I wonder if Dektalk knows how to say ASCII and ASCII. CHEER 100. End of line.
Jam Potts, thank you for the 100 bits there. Only people with the machine can make it, but only people with the machine can use it too. I kind of want to delete the opposite side files. I'm going to do that. I don't want to make this any more confusing than it needs to be. And then I'm going to regenerate the image. There we go. I don't want to do an HP museum. No offense, HP museum, but I don't want to do that where they what closed in the background? I wasn't paying attention. I don't want to do the thing where they release the disk images with like weird sector nonsense. It's just confusing. So, all right, there we go. That's it. And again, because this was read back on the drive that wrote it, it's perfect. So that's kind of nice too. So stupid. I'm gonna grab these. I'll get it uploaded. Actually, Poot, you just raised a really good point. Wait a minute. It didn't erase the sectors on the other side. Hold on. Xerox prepared full. Remember yesterday when we fluxed imaged it? The one, I don't have the files here now because I left that drive at home, but it had wiped the opposite side of the disk. No, Phillips, they shouldn't be 1.2 meg drives because they're only addressing 40 tracks. You reckon it just went through? So you're saying no generic sweetener? The disk was written. Are we sure that it did actually erase a track of the disk yesterday, or there was a I mean, we'll do it. Yeah, we'll put a formatted disk in there, and then try it. Okay. So, yeah, we'll just put this disk back in there. Why not? And have it try and prepare it. So the sectors are all fine on the other side. Well, yeah, so Mighty Halo, that's the thing, is that this is a completely different drive, right? So it shouldn't wipe the other side. But that's making me think, I wonder if there could be something else going on. So Phillips, you know, Phillips, yours is worth a shot for more reasons than you realize. Wait a minute. Oh my gosh, that could actually be it. it could actually be that it needs high density disks. So here's the thing, all right? Here's something you all don't know. I contacted John from Cellgen Studios about the photo that they had on VC Fed of this machine where they were trying to sell it. And in the background, they had a box that had some that looked like a floppy box. And I was like, hey, do you know, are there bootable disks in there? Could it be that that has a blank floppy in there that could be imaged and make this thing work? And he's like, I don't know. I can go look. And he pulled them out. They were 1.2 meg disks. They were high density floppy disks. And it's like, well, this is very much not a high density machine. So that it's probably just an error that those are in there. But what if it does need the higher magnetic coercivity? What if it is vendor lock-in to use high density disks in a low density drive? It would be weird. Maybe. So let's find out. You're skeptical to say the least. I agree. It should make sense, but we have 2 points of evidence towards this. So we're going to try it. Because here's my thought about the speed, okay? The speed may be wrong, all right? Fine. But it should see the sector data, read that at the same speed it wrote it, and then continue working. So even if the speed is wrong on the drives, it should still work. This could make sense. Here's the thing. I don't think it's the internet actually going down. Because if it was, the chat would stop working. So I don't know what's going on. OBS might be crashing. I don't know. Anyway, here we go. One high density disk, okay, going into the original drive. Because that's closed. One moment. Okay, prepare disk and go. Okay, so it's definitely not that it needs high density. Okay, that would have been weird, but it almost kind of sort of made sense, but no. Okay. Buzz it first? We could. Maybe we buzz it while it's spinning. Well, it'll cost nothing to just do this really quick. I really hate these drives in this machine. Not because of the, they're broken and irritating and have cost me months, but because of they suck to get discs in and those latches are super dumb. Okay. Here it is, magnetically wiped, degaussed. And that's a no. Okay. All right, we're going to do 2 tests now. All right, I'm going to take out the option disk here, and I'm going to put in the base system disk. This will cause it to reboot. And then I will put in the disk that we formatted with the other drive to see if it'll go into word processing mode. So we'll test if this drive can read that disk. Also, I'm going to fire up the logic analyzer, oscilloscope, so we can probe things. And that, there. Okay, that's, no, this, no. This goes to this. Boop. Okay. Power that on. All right. Check disk and write drive. Okay, I'm going to image that right now. I'm curious if it tried to write anything to it, then messed it up. All right. We want to probe the index position on the drive. I don't know why I moved this. So I'm going to bring that. No, that's cool, but not what I want. One moment. Hold on. Okay, got excited for 6500 seed time? No. That's way more machine than we need for this. Okay, this is going to be VGA. Alrighty. On. All right, perfect. Scale it up. A little more. Bring it down. No, that's not down. All right, well, I can tell that the disk no longer works correctly because it's trying to reread it here. So over there, it's doing a second pass on the image. I'm going to go stop that because we don't need that. It only is doing that because it didn't match the original sector structure. I don't know why I didn't leave the video over there. You should see it. Okay, let's see what this looks like. I'm going to guess that it wiped a track in the middle of the drive. No, it tried to rewrite the first track. What? We didn't try and format this disk. We just tried to boot it. And then it nuked the topside one again. Why? Also, wait a minute. What? Why does the gap look so much bigger now? I am so confused. The speed is not the same consistency across all tracks, though. The data in the middle is gone. What on earth just happened? The data in the middle is gone. And it messed up the timing? I do not understand what's going on. I don't get what just happened. I don't want to read anything into that. That makes no sense to me whatsoever. Yeah, I don't even know. All right, let me bring up floppy cable pinout because I want to see what. I think it has a bunch of jumpers set wrong in the drive and routing signals to the connector. Wrong? I don't know. All right, hold on. I need floppy.
David Phantom says woohoo. Awesome. Glad you were just, in your own words, so you know I'm not being rude, an idiot CHER 1000. End of line.
David, thank you for the 100 bits. Index is at the end? All right. Yeah, I just need to verify that. Index is pin 8. Okay. So that would be... Yeah, okay. Yeah, one moment here. I want 10. That's a little much. 5. That's still too much. How about 3? 2.5. 3.5. There we go. Okay, so there's the oscilloscope. Wait, 1,000? Sorry, David. Hold on. Holy moly. Thank you for the 1,000 bits there, David. My apologies. I'm just used to that being for the deck talks. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Oh, sorry. Okay. So you can say the first track's the same, the rest were rewritten out. So that's the thing. I don't think we can read anything into what has happened there. That doesn't make any sense. Why is there no data in the center tracks? Something, I'm wondering if I mixed up where the discs are or something like that. I think something got, this is just wrong. So I don't know. I don't want to make any claims based on that result. I'm a little gun shy about making any claims right now, as you could probably imagine. Like, I'm just going to take your word on what color the sky is. You say it's red? Sure. Okay. I'm going to push this over so I can actually reach it with the probe. I'm dropping floppy shields. Okay. This is very annoying to probe. You know, a thought just occurred to me. Hold on, I'm going to go grab that disc again. I really hate these drives. Okay, these don't both spin at once. On systems where both drives spin, does the index, like, just spam out constantly on both? I don't understand that. Probing the index pulse is going to tell you a huge amount apart from the average RPM. That's what I want, the average RPM. Whichever drive is selected is the byte. Okay, so that is required. Okay. All right, I'm gonna clip onto that ground, and we got 2, 4, 6, 8. All right, where are we at? Give me a frequency. Why am I not measure? Select measurement, frequency, this. Ah, drat, hold on. I don't know. Hold on, get channel 2 out of here. Oh my gosh, sorry. One moment. Why is that still going? What? I'm lifting? Okay, let me hide channel 2. Wait a minute. Clear menu. Channel 2. Excuse me, channel 1. Channel 2. Waveform off. Okay, we're on channel 1. I'm lifting. Something ain't right. I'm removing ground. Something ain't right here. This is a Tektronix TDS 320. Yeah. How are we getting this? What is our volts? We're 20 millivolts? I'm sorry, what? Two, 4, 6, 8. Are we getting nothing on index? Why? Stop going to that. What on earth? Trying to remember how I set the time base. Channel 1. No, not auto set. Dang it. Oh my gosh, I found it. I'm an idiot. Clear display. Hold on. Okay. 4.8 hertz? That doesn't make a lot of sense. Okay, so this is now correct. So that 4.8, that's about half. I think that's what you were predicting, Ben. Right? That would be about half. Need to see 2 pulses. Well, it's counting, but all right. So it's 4.8. Five hertz is about what you should see. So we're definitely running slow. Could the... Ooh, I hadn't considered this until just now. Could the stretching of the belt be putting pressure on the motor and causing it to spin slower? Because the belt's fairly tight. All right. We're going to try something a little stupid. I need to remove that drive. One moment. Ah! Stupid latch switch. Okay. So, the working theory right now as to why I'm having problems is that this is too tight. I don't think it should be too tight, but possibly it is, and it could be slowing down the motor trying to stretch it. So if I release this, it wants to go to about there naturally. So I'm like an inch short on this thing. The only other belts I have are these, which I did try to order specifically for this thing, but they're too long by almost as much as that one is short. So I'm thinking I'm going to be dumb, and I think I'm going to try cutting this belt and melting it back together. I don't know how well this is going to work, but I kind of want to try. So I think I'm going to take out like half an inch on this belt and see what I can do. This belt is not very stretchy, by the way. Wrong belts would also be one of the things that would only affect both drives. Yeah, that's kind of part of why I'm wondering about this. So fiberglass belt, I'm pretty sure this is rubber. Yeah, I don't think it's fiberglass. It's rubber. Okay. If I can actually do this, there is no risk in cutting this short. or cutting it longer than I think it needs to be, and then doing it again after. So I'm gonna not cut it as much as I think I need, and then worst case, I do it one more time. Because I've also never done this before, and I have no idea how well this is going to work. Because I don't have the tools to do this correctly. Okay. I am going to cut this at an angle, because I think that will help a little. So I'm going to cut here, and I'm going to cut here. And I'm only going to take out that much. And I'm going to attempt to melt the belt back together. Okay, well that didn't work. Maybe a little more time.
OLN sub as tier 1 and says if you have belts that are too long, another option is to try to 3D print or make a makeshift belt tensioner thingy. End of line.
I've tried 3D printing and belt stuff, and it doesn't really work out. I think I might be crooked. Oh my gosh, this sucks. I don't think this is going to work. I really don't think it's going to work. I think this is too hot, and it's just burning the top, and it's not able to saturate down, and I can't get it lower. Yeah, I don't think this is an option. Where's my brass wool? Because I need to clean that tip. Okay, that's actually the belt I bought. That, I think, was the original belt. But still, I think that taught me I'm not going to be able to melt the belt. Yeah, I still don't think it's worth trying, but oh well. I can't print, like maybe this I could print a thing to make it bigger, but these two I can't change the size of. So glue works. Oh gosh, glue is hard. How would that work? That doesn't make sense to me. Glue works with a straight cut. Could change to make it bigger, runs in the motor. Yeah, over shallow angle, it has enough flex. All right, I don't know that I have any good super glue, cyanoacrylate. I have the B7000, but that takes 8 years to set. That's the problem. Trying to read the directions here. Wait, does it not say directly on it? Okay, blah, blah. Very weak internet. It doesn't actually say how long it takes to set. Okay. 2D40 duct tape. Shrink sleeve over the part? I don't think so. Real trick is to cut the belt at an angle, but not like you did, go through it horizontally. Oh, try omitting the tensioner. That's an interesting idea, actually. I don't think it'll work because it'll rub up against this. But we theoretically could. Yeah, I really don't think that's an option. Yeah, it's bunching up on that. That's definitely not going to work. It must go around. Hmm. Just tweak the motor speed up. Is that a thing I can easily do here? Is it that? I kind of don't like that option. I don't think this motor position is adjustable. That is a valid point. I'm more inclined to try that than try adjusting the speed. Well, we can't move that one. That one's the stepper motor. That moves this thing. No, we can't move that one. That one's probably directly geared. Yeah, Ben is kind of thinking the same thing I am. Tweaking the motor speed without fixing this problem is just stacking issues. Hmm. Yeah, exponentially making problems worse. Yeah, basically. I'll dig around a little more, see if I can find a super glue. What is... That is... weird stuff. Lubricate everything. You know, actually, that's a really good idea. Based on how everything here is gone, that seems really smart. There's nothing I can do there. I can't easily get to anything here. Where is the bearing? Okay, it's between... Oh, that's difficult to get to. Fill the ultrasonic with 3 in 1. So... That does move up and down. It's kind of... Well, actually, here. Just take that off. No, that feels great. It's not that. Definitely not that. Megabytes, a tachometer. There are ways of doing it, but I don't have anything that can do that. This, actually, that also feels pretty good. So I can grab that and spin it, and it moves. Yeah, I don't think that's good. Has the idler feel. I mean, it's kind of garbage, but it doesn't matter as much. It's literally plastic on metal. I don't think there's an actual bearing there. I think it's just meh. 5.25 fuse speed, identical speed issues. 2 higher RPM is caused by bad SMD caps. If you're talking about this that has stuff on it, yeah, there's rubber on there, but that's not going to affect the speed. Or if there's an indicator. So actually, sometimes, not on this drive. So this is a Tandem TM200A. You can use a bulb with this. There you go. So that one does actually have speed stuff, but yeah, not the other one. Pick the label off. Again, the only reason that would be beneficial is if I was trying to adjust the RPM of the motor, and I don't want to do that. Move the belt from the other drive. If that one fits, I will eat the old belt. No. It does not. This drive uses DC motor. How stable is the power supply voltage? Ooh. Stable enough that it didn't affect the other drive. How about that?
Shield says ECO belt CHCER 1000. End of line.
It didn't fit. No. But JW Shield, thank you for the 1,000 bits. I can't switch drives. No, these use Shugart SA200 drives. These are kind of rare. They're not easy to get a hold of, so I can't easily replace these drives. Also, I suspect these are custom for the machine. I don't think that most of them will have this micro switch, and this piece may be different because of that.
Delaney Ironborn says CHGER 1500 shortcut.
Holy
Why not
moly.
shortcut? End of line.
Lady Ironborn, thank you for the 1,500 bits there. Whoa. You guys are being really amazing and generous today. I appreciate that so much. Also, Apple II Games, hello, since it's your first time chatting here today. Never seen that Shugart logo? Really? That one's... I think I have before. On my 8 inches. Yeah, here we can probably figure out the date on this thing. Or not. Also, funny thing here. I did notice this when I was looking at the motor on the machine itself. It has a serial number. And the serial number is 2984. I'm pretty sure that's 29th week of 1984. So it's not really a serial number. That's just a production batch number. Hype train for eating of the belt. Oh. Slots on the bottom wheel, probably check rotation. There aren't slots on the bottom wheel, I'm telling you. There's nothing there for checking speed. And it doesn't matter because we're not going to try and adjust the speed of the motor. That's not the problem. Would it be possible to add another belt tensioner? Not really. Now I've mixed up the belts. I'm going to guess this is the garbage one from Amazon. Yeah. Because it'll actually fit. But not fit right. Let's tune back in. Life happened. Have you plugged into a DOS PC, run image disk? Yeah. So image disk couldn't really get a read on the RPM. I think it was trying to like round it to the nearest thing. So that was kind of useless. But yeah, it tracks correctly for head alignment. Yeah, I'm wondering about stretching the belt, but I don't know. What if we let you use our ramen flavor pack on the belt? Oh my gosh. To the anonymous gifter, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Apparently the deck talk doesn't read that out when it's anonymous. I didn't know that. But thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs there. I'm kind of trying to stretch it here, and we'll check the RPM again. I'm gonna guess. I don't know. I don't know. Diego, the deck talk isn't speaking it out because it was anonymous. I'm pretty sure. All right, so I stretched it a little bit. I'll pop it back in there. We'll see what happens. Okay. Stupid. Oh my gosh, I need an extension for the power. Hold on. Where did I put that? Was it on the other drive and it came over here? No.
Gave a tier 1 gift of a pentablaster. End of line. Gave a tier 1 gift of a computer nerd. End of line. Gave a tier 1 gift of a Quran. End of line. Gave a tier 1 gift of a Usage Electric. End of line. Gave a tier 1 gift of a Limited. End of line.
A weird coincidence. Ben, thank you for the 5 gifted subs there. And Desert21, hello, since it's your first time chatting here. Yeah, the Xerox stuff is... yeah, fun. Yeah, we do have a lot of viewers. Trying to... oh, there it is. Okay. We'll see if we can make a difference with stretching the belt.
Shields gave a tier 1 gift of a TELEV 78. End of line. Shields gave a tier 1 gift of a REELDEEL 91. End of line. Shields gave a tier 1 gift of a Michael Myers 66.
Oh,
End
man.
of line. Shields gave a tier 1 gift of a MANU 5.
Okay,
FDR.
that's
End
not
of line.
obstructing anything. We're going to boot off that drive while we measure it.
End of line. Generic sweetener says checka. CHGER 100. End of
I'm going to see if any of the test points are indexed.
Gave a tier 1 gift of an 8 are pretty okay. End of line. Starbuck gave a tier 1 gift of a TOMS 94Z71. End of line.
Oh my
Starbuck
gosh.
gave a tier 1 gift of a Mr. Marvin 99. End of line. Starbuck gave a tier 1 gift of a Melon Pinnacle. End of line. And the Starbucks gave a tier 1 gift sub to 17 nothing. End of line. KGREEN 4548 SICHER 500 can't wait to see this working. End of line. Pot says that's a lot of hype CHER 100. End of line. Terrifying gave a tier 1 gift sub to Gabrimex. End
So
of line.
much.
Terrifying gave a tier 1 gift sub to Miryang. End of line. Terrifying gave a tier 1 gift sub to
None of them are index.
247. End of line. Terrifying gave a tier 1 gift sub to Angelillo. End of line. Terrifying gave a tier 1 gift sub to Lenchidorperbla. End of line. Command error in parameter. MEMASE 34 SICHER 103E. End of line. Leper gave a tier 1 gift sub to Hikefly. End of
Oh
line.
my gosh.
Yerk the Earthling says CHER 500 and Opline 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 and Opline. End of line.
Okay.
Macaulay gave a tier 1 gift sub to Tehidranitoy. End of line.
Oh man, how far does this even go back? Oh my gosh.
VITORIA 90. End of line. Cassiopus gave a tier 1 gift sub to VEEP 0 RG. End of line. Cassiopus gave a tier 1 gift sub to Braindiv. End of line.
Oh
Cassiopus
man.
gave a tier 1 gift sub to Sukawa. End of line.
Okay.
Gave a tier 1 gift sub to Amicles. End of line.
Wow.
Cassiopus gave a tier 1 gift sub to RUSSB 57. End of line.
I have an idea.
Cassiopus gave a tier 1 gift sub to ICEGRATOS
Oh man.
933. End of line. Cassiopus gave a tier 1 gift sub to Pentamim. End of line. Cassiopus gave a tier 1 gift sub to HOOZPER 9. End of line. Cassiopus gave a tier 1 gift sub to Zapatato. End of line. Magic Contact says CHER 100. Are we there yet? End of line. BEZO 1 gave a tier 1 gift sub to BYRONOF 39. End of line. BEZO 1 gave a tier 1 gift sub to Weston. End of line. BEZO 1 gave a tier 1 gift sub to Yansor. End of line. BEZO 1 gave a tier 1 gift sub to Pazaples. End of line. BEZO 1 gave a tier 1 gift sub to TOMMYTOES 75. End of line. BEZO 1 gave a tier 1 gift sub to SPARSHABOW 10101. End of line. BEZO 1 gave a tier 1 gift sub to Lukman Nafansley. End of line. BEZO 1 gave a tier 1 gift sub to Sorworm. End of line. BEZO 1 gave a tier 1 gift sub to Shields. Gave a tier 1 gift sub to Reflex from Cairo. End of line. Shields gave a tier 1 gift sub to Daniel. End of line. Command error in parameter. Need Shields says Bell ECHER 1000 PECHPA 5 NYANWIN 2 PECHPA 5 NYANWIN 2 PECHPA 5 NYANWIN 2 PECHPA 5 NYANWIN 2. End of line. MASE 34 gave a tier 1 gift sub to Gadget Blues. End of line. MASE 34 gave a tier 1 gift sub to Handsome. End of line. MASE 34 gave a tier 1 gift sub to VAFE 20. End of line. MASE 34 gave a tier 1 gift sub to Pessilon. End of line. MASE 34 gave a tier 1 gift sub to Dwarted. End of line. Spauken gave a tier 1 gift sub to UNF0RM4 EP3D. End of line. Spauken gave a tier 1 gift sub to LARRYPOTATO1. End of line. Spauken gave a tier 1 gift sub to 101 RAZER. End of line. Spauken gave a tier 1 gift sub
Cracked
to
Lantern, really amazing people, that's
DRATINI0.
what.
End of line. Spauken gave a tier 1 gift sub to Acidbury. End of line. Lane gave a tier 1 gift sub to Magmerb. End of line. Lane gave a tier 1 gift sub to Gary Kirkles. End of line. Lane gave a tier 1 gift sub to Dune. End of line.
Same speed.
Lane gave a tier 1 gift sub to Brapkiller. End of line. Lane gave a tier 1
Wow.
gift of the Verite. End of line. Porgio gave a tier 1 gift of an Everything the Petron. End of line. Eckhart W gave a tier 1 gift of the Landspencer. End of line. Eckhart W gave a tier 1 gift of the Kerjo. End of line. Eckhart W gave a tier 1 gift of the Tranquility. End of line. Eckhart W gave a tier 1 gift of the Spill. End of line. Eckhart W gave a tier 1 gift of the Metallic. End of line. Wesley Nixon said bits CHER 100. End of line.
Oh,
Shields gave a tier 1 gift of to RKN 45. End of line.
where are
Shields
the
gave a
belts?
tier 1 gift of a DR Parton SWOPR. End of line. Shields gave a tier 1 gift of a Mr. Light. End of line. Shields gave a tier 1 gift of a Capersby. End of line. Shields gave a tier 1 gift of a Peckless Bluebird. End of line. Ultimate says, hey, what's up, guys? CHER 100. End of line. Falcon gave a tier
Oh
1
my
gift of a
gosh!
Bright Panel. End of line. Falcon gave a tier 1 gift of a Pacific Lemmas. End of line.
Okay. Hi. You guys are amazing. Holy moly. Thank you all so much. Oh man.
End of line.
All right, I'm trying to find the belt bag, okay? So we can try a tighter belt to see if that makes it slower. Whoa.
End of line. Lane gave a tier 1 gift of a BLUEMURDER 777. End of line. Lanes gave a tier 1 gift of to MRTONK 48K. End of line. Vitokanev gave a tier 1 gift of a Yin AKA End of line. Shields says CHER 100. End of line, 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 end of line. Melancholy Mage subbed as tier 1 for 4 months.
Oh my gosh.
End of line. Eastwood Pete gave a tier 1 gift of a POOT. End of line. And the Octopus gave a tier 1 gift
Where's the
of a
belts?
Extender.
Where are the belts?
And the
Oh my
Octopus gave
gosh.
a tier 1 gift of a Cetaphil. End of line. And the Octopus gave a tier 1 gift of to a Nightlore. End of line. And the Octopus
Wow.
gave a tier 1 gift of a Biffas. End of line. And
Belts.
the Octopus gave a tier 1 gift of a PACKMAN 182. End of line.
Okay. Whoa. You guys are outrageously incredible,
Lane
okay?
gave
I
a
just
tier
want
1
to say
gift
that.
of a Catalyst. End of line.
Wow. I'm extremely appreciative of that.
CHER 500. End of line.
Wow.
Ultimate gave a tier 1 gift of a 2001 SPACEOBTITY. End of line.
Ben, I don't even know how there was someone left in chat for you to be able to directly gift a sub to at this point, okay? Whoa. All right, so I'm going to try and find a belt that's a slightly smaller size and run it, and we'll see if that actually changes the speed rating.
CHER 422. End of line.
So we could see in the thing, okay, it is 4.8, 4.808, all right, to 4.74.
Phaser says CHER 100. End of line. Yin AKA Essence gave a tier 1 gift of a Carl Props. End of line.
Ubadi says, I have no idea. I would have read them all out, but there is just like, there's no way. I can't. I am so appreciative of you all.
Tier 1 gift of to Yukitas. End of line. Terrifying gave a tier 1 gift of to Cincinnati. End of line.
Holy moly.
100.
All right, I'm going to change the belt. Okay? Change the belt and get a new speed reading. Oh my gosh.
34 gave a tier 1 gift of a Kitless Series volume. End of line.
So the new belt is slightly tighter. It's not that much tighter. Let me try and find an even tighter one. just a little bit more. Oh man, you all. Okay, we're gonna go with this one. This one's way tighter, but should still actually fit. Oh my gosh.
F-I-C-H-E-E-R 100 end of line, or is it question mark? End of line. Garbage thumbs up as crime for 3 months and says end of line.
You guys.
Generic sweetener says C-H-H-E-E-E-R
4.6. That's slower. It's the belt. And it can still boot with it like that. Oh my gosh.
Shields gave a tier 1 gift sub for JFG73. End of line. Shields gave a tier 1 gift sub for Perico. End of line. Shields gave a tier 1 gift sub for Palapao. End of line.
Oh.
Shields gave a tier 1 gift sub for Pizzy. End of line. Shields gave a tier 1 gift sub for Mantum. End of line.
It has to be the belt. I put a tighter belt on and it's running slightly slower. It must be something to do with it, like pulling the motor over.
100 dot shut up and take my bits dot. End of line. Terrifying says CHEER 110 help me. I am overheating. End of line. Shields says CHEER 100. End of line.
Oh my gosh. Do I have super glue? Can I attempt this? Because I don't think we can. I don't think the B7000 is going to work, as it takes so long to set. Oh man, thank you to the anonymous gifter as well, by the way. It won't read that out as an anonymous, but I still appreciate it. Oh my gosh. Here, how about kids washable school glue? That'll work, right? Oh.
CHEER 100 dot time to tighten some belts. Also, end of line dot. End of line.
That is the end of the level 11 hype train. Holy moly. Is it? I don't even know what that was. Oh my gosh. Holy moly. 110 gifted subs.
Oh no. End of line.
110. I just, wow. Wow. Seriously. Thank you all so much. I really do appreciate that. It is struggling to boot it here like this. You know what? I wonder if it's having to reread a bunch of sectors multiple times because of how slow the motor is. Actually, did it just fail to boot and restart it? No, I think it finished now. Maybe. Yeah, now it just finished. Whoa. Okay. Wow. Wow. That's all I got is wow. Wow. And it was level 12. Okay, whoa. Let me know if you'd like me to PR and rebase. Yeah, maybe go ahead and do that, Ben. But try to avoid adding more files. Make it generic. Oh my gosh. Came back from dinner and seen overwhelmed shelving level plus hype train. Yeah. Wow. Missed the hypes you don't believe? Well, just... Wow. Okay. Yeah, if I can cut the belt, maybe I could just order another one. You know, rather, I mean, that doesn't solve it today. Oh my gosh. Oh. I thought I had super glue. That's the thing, is I really thought I had some. Make it self-contained Twitch module. That would be preferable, because the problem is unique to the Twitch module. Oh my gosh. Let me look over here, because it's possible it's back there. No, I don't see it. Would paint work? The thing is, every time I buy super glue, I use it once, and then the bottle sucks, and then it hardens, and then I don't have super glue. So I just generally don't have it on hand because it doesn't keep well. Oh, single-use super glue. That might do it. That might do it. Oh. Okay. I'm going to shut this off. We're going to try this.
BTW, it's now 2008 again, and you just lost the game CHER 100. End of line.
JW Shields, thank you for the 100 bits and all of the subs that I definitely saw you give it there. Thank you. It's by the single use. Yeah. Okay. Here's I'm gonna do a couple of things here. One, we're gonna grab something that we can glue on top of that hopefully the glue won't stick to. So I'm gonna try and get
1990 as Prime for 3 months and says end of line.
Pablusk 1990, thank you for the Prime sub there for the first time. Oh man. My brain is still trying to figure out where we're at, what we're doing here. You know what? Can I just use this? Will the glue stick to this thing? So, yeah, here's what we're going to do. We're going to try and do this here. Okay? And then I'll glue it. I'll put a piece of Kapton down on top of that. I think that'll maybe prevent the glue from sticking. So I'll try and glue it on or over the Kapton, however you want to think about it. This is a floppy drive stream? Yeah. Yeah. At one point. Oh, man. Oh, man. All right. We cut off of that, though. All right, let me see if I can figure out how much to remove. I've turned the machine off. Okay. We're gonna attempt this. Let me get all of the very wrong belts out of here so I don't accidentally mistake them somehow. I'll put that one on my arm. Put them behind the machine. Okay. Needs to be belly eating stream now. No. These are probably digestible. I really shouldn't have said that. Anyway. And I can't imagine they would be healthy to do that with. Okay, here's what we're doing. We're going to cut out just the tiniest little bit, like a half an inch, like a quarter of an inch even. Man. If this wasn't so tight.
CHER 100. End of line.
Let's see. Probably not reacted to the point where just I'm not finding out. Cats have ingested worse. Okay. Anyway, if this wasn't so tight, then I could potentially pinch the belt and try that with it just like slightly done. Yeah, we're gonna cut out barely anything. All right. Okay. So we'll use a single-use glue. No reason to start that at this moment. I'm going to tape it down, too, actually, when I do this. That will sort of stick. I'm not sure that thing didn't get oily somehow. I wonder if you could use soldering iron to join it. No, yeah, that did not work. Okay. Let's cut it. Where'd I put the X-Acto? I may have been slightly distracted and forgot what I was doing. I can't imagine what could have done that. X-Acto blade is somewhere. Did it fall on the floor? You know, that wouldn't be dangerous at all. Clamping would all interfere with the belt tensioner. Yeah. Let's try putting something somewhere to make another tensioner. We really can't easily make a tensioner. It sounds like it's something that you could do. Just that kind of thing is not simple. Okay, we're doing straight cuts. All right, I'm going to remove a quarter-ish of an inch. So, there we go. That's 1. And 2. Okay, so we're removing that. Okay. I don't think I can glue the removed belt on top of it. I think that would do... I think that wouldn't work. Also, I should probably put the 3-in-1 oil away. I don't know where the cap went. Great. Right, I intentionally left a small gap. That may not be a good idea. I don't know. I don't know. Because I feel like that'll allow the glue to get in between, but that might not be good. I don't know. No twist in the belt? That's a good point. Let's, there is a twist in the belt. Let's not do that. Don't need a Mobius belt. Okay. That's no twist now. This one could be slightly more straight. I'm going to recut this. Okay. Isopropanol and rubber don't really do good things, so I'm not going to try and clean it. I think that could be a mistake. Okay. We're going to try and glue that. All right. If I tighten this down, I think it'll puncture the top. So here we go. I'm going to lift it, let it get underneath, kind of, and push it back together. Okay, please don't glue poorly. Uh-oh.
Hawkins says B is spelled belongs in a matrix printer CHER 100. End of line.
Okay. Is that the way to do this? And Spooky, thank you for the 100 bits. Close enough. I mean, yeah, it's not perfect, but I'll just leave it. Yeah, the left side might be slightly offset. I don't know how much it's worth trying to fix that versus just let it set and have it be stronger. Because it dries fast. Now apply baking soda. We don't want it to be rigid. If it's rigid and it goes around the pulley for the motor, it won't work. I swear I see a gap in between the belts. The glue is very thin, so I doubt there'll be a bump. But I am concerned about it not actually having connected them. I don't know. Patience is my friend, which is why I'm trying not to mess with it directly. But I would like to make sure that I'm not wasting my time. Okay, that looks good. Oh yeah, they're definitely pressed up against each other. Okay. Yeah, I'm not too sure what's going to happen on the Kapton side. We might end up redoing this where it floats in the air. I don't know. Blue activator spray? I do not have that. Leave the Kapton on? You're just saying cut the Kapton around it? I mean, I will only be able to have the Kapton on the outside, but that would be fine. Because if the Kapton is on the inside, it'll be a slick surface where the pulley won't be able to spin. Yeah, the sticky side will be out and will stick to the tensioner. That part's not amazing. But it'll probably be fine. I could probably use isopropanol to clean the adhesive off of it. There's the minor offset that I got. I think that looks pretty good overall. How exciting is this stream? We went from reaching a level 12 hype train to watching glue dry. Put another piece of Kapton in the current piece, sticky side in. That is a potential. Has this been done before and been effective? I have never done it.
End of line.
Lancey, thank you for the gifted sub there. First glue drying stream, glad it's here to be with you. Oh my gosh. I think I can make this. Oh, I can cheat. There. There we go. I'm not sure what's reflecting into it. Let's see, what could I shield right there? It just needs to be directly over the lens. Oh, man. I've heard the CO2 from your breath can help it cure faster. That could just be old wives' tale. Let's see. There. Problem I'm getting is glare from the lights directly into the lens. That angle's a little more concerning. Trying to figure out what the glare is to block it. There we go. Well, hopefully that's fine. Does Twitch have a glue dry category? Polaroid lens? You mean polarized lens? I could technically do that here. It's kind of a pain in the butt with the macro lens, which is why I don't use it. I have a CPL that can fit, but then it makes the lens spin because I'm using reversing ring. How much space is left on the SSD? 50 minutes-ish. Oh, I swear that's a gap. I don't know that this is going to have worked. No, it's a gap. It also looks like it's filled in with glue. This is really confusing. What if I come at it from the back? Can I, like, get light into it? Not really. Light doesn't shine through it. Okay. ND filter. Oh, definitely not for macro. You're not gluing a timing belt there, are you, DZAC? That would be insane. Or accessory belt. Either way, it would be fun to watch you try it out. I'm curious. This is weird. Space, you have a 50-50 chance of it working. Belows the screen. Yeah, again, it's sounding like blowing on it's probably not the best idea. I can poke it with the knife to see if it's tacky on the right side, because there's more of it there. Yeah, that doesn't seem like I should be messing with it yet. Gonna watch a movie, see folks. All right, Yin, have fun. Accessory belt, you can see how the slice is to like to overlap the ends. I'll have to open it again. Oh, you cut it thin so you have more surface area. Yeah, that's a very complicated cut. That's not happening with this. Archive a few 8-inch discs. I'm not ready for that. I'm not set up to do that right now. It's too much stimulation to go watch them grass grow. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop recording on the camera and not waste a bunch of footage on that. Okay, it'll be interesting if this really does solve it. Based on the tighter belt test, it does seem possible. What is the mechanic that is causing it to slow down though? Is it just the pulleys and stuff having more friction against the bearings and things, or what? It's weird. It'd be a good time to give us control of DOS rig. I would if I had it set up, but that's a pain in the butt. Sand it at an angle. Ooh, that's complicated. We need waste footage, yeah. Cut a similar size around 45-degree angle. Just use super glue. Yeah. Drag on the bearings. Yeah. So what are we losing percentage-wise? If it's down to 7.8, we're losing 11 to 15%-ish speed. I guess that works out for the about 17 sector looking size. So, I guess bearings are worn, so it's tilting a smidge, causing more friction. That could be it, yeah. Rolling energy loss due to having stretched a belt. So yeah, that's what I was wondering, is if maybe there is some belt stretching and unstretching that's happening as it rolls around. I'm not sure. It's weird. Did you lubricate top bearing with the white fingers on it? No. I doubt that's it. Those are usually pretty free spinning. Yeah, it's not. I mean, it technically is a bearing. It's not super free spinning, but I don't think that's it. But I also thought that it was I needed fancy pants discs, so, you know, I'm stupid. What do I know? Can't believe that it was that. Jeez. No idea what's going on. Yeah, long story short, the Xerox drives were the problem. I'm curious. I'm going to go look at comments on the video, see if anyone's replied to me. Tensioner's listed as spare part to keep in stock, so the Shugart replacement parts catalog, by the way. Spare part to keep in stock. That's weird. Huh. I mean, write an apology letter, Mr. Xerox. Let's see. Oh, there's 3 replies. Okay. Second channel. What's it called so you can subscribe? Tech change is 2. Someone else got it. Congratulations and yeah. Yay, vacation. Okay. Let's see. Zip ties, a belt down. Oh gosh. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure why the tensioner will be listed as like a spare part required. It feels okay. Could be better. There's 122 comments already. Yeah, that one got a lot of comments. That's why we immediately did this stream. I really did not want to, but eh. Let's see. The drive becoming more sensitive. So basically, that would be if the motor voltage or current is low, causing it to not be able to spin as fast. But the problem is that there has to be something applying force to that. So it could be that, but I don't think it is. The other thing, and where I think this could lend itself to what Ben is wondering about, is when you have the belt be stretched as much as I did, you'll have different areas that are stretched more than others. It's not equal, and I don't know if it'll work itself out like almost instantly or not, but you could have, say, you put the belt over the big pulley part and then you pull it to put it onto the small one. The part on the big pulley won't have stretched as much because it had all that friction around it, and the parts that were loose in the middle will have stretched. So it's possible that it could be stretching and unstretching around there, but it might also just equalize instantly. But that could be part of the the wobble that we saw in the Flux. I don't know. What's the drive name model again? It was a Shugart SA200. Think stretch equalizes over time? I would be my guess, but I don't know. I'm just trying to think of what could potentially be things. So now that we have it sort of working, can we print out the Patreon list on it? Maybe. It depends on how it stores data. We can't just copy a text file onto it. So, super tight belt could have caused motor strain more. It's possible. Yeah. Spray compression, the used a generic rubber band. Oh, his makeshift belt would be a lot more prone to variation. Yeah, no, it wasn't that. No, it was a real quote-unquote belt. I mean, they're garbage from Amazon. They're probably cut from like a tube or something. Yeah, I don't know. All right, I think we're gonna call that probably close enough. It's been a while now. We've been letting it cure. Okay. There, and there. Okay, we're gonna try it. We're gonna try pulling it off. Okay. So, first I'm gonna test what this does. I think it's just squishing it. Yeah, I can't like spread it. All right. And before the belt rips off, I'll pull it off. Yeah, so what I'm kind of thinking here is I'm going to cut the Kapton along the plastic before I take it off. That way, if it does try to lift up with it, I can just, do that. So, I'm going to take off the far side tape. I'm going to hold here. Hold here. Okay, and it's glued to the Kapton for sure. Well, we got some extra strength on the outside, so, that's not the worst. Sure, why not? I'm going to swap the lens. So, Goofy Mad, I have some news for you. Guess who runs that website? And guess who ordered these belts? Why is this lens not focusing? I'm just gonna, there we go. Okay, that was a little scary. All right. Of course it is, yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, no one else cares about this thing, so yeah, it was pretty much inevitable it was going to be me. Okay, I'm going to set this to 4650 again, and 7. Oh, not 10K. You know, it might have been 5. There. YOLO belt time? Kinda? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. I have no idea if this is gonna work. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna be a little fair here. I see that an ad break just happened. Feels a little mean to do this in the middle of an ad break. Okay, I'm gonna actually wait a second here. I'm curious. Oh, that's super rigid though. No, there's no way this is gonna work. There's absolutely no way. That's not flexible enough. But everyone has subs now? All right, fine. All right, let's try it. There's no way it's going to work. The other fun thing is it may not be short enough. Okay, it's definitely short enough. And, oh, no. No, no, no. That's not happening. Yeah, there's no way that's working. Yeah, that's what I figured would happen. The super glue does not dry soft. So yeah, it's bending as it gets there, but it's stiff. You think it's the Kapton? I can try pulling the Kapton off. This is definitely not gonna work, so I might as well. Run a bit will crack up eventually. Yeah, I'm leaning towards taking the Kapton off, because it's gonna tear probably anyway. All right, here we go. It's still hard. Well, let's find out. Let's see what happens. Watch this work, but my totally fine belts that were just slightly the wrong size don't. Okay. Alrighty, I'm gonna bring that back and let's find out. $4.95. No way. That can't possibly be acceptable. Come on. Are you kidding me? All right. Hold on. We're putting well, we're probably going to have to format it actually. No way. This point, I'm going to eat the belt. All right, here we go. I'm gonna put the option disk in the other drive, and we'll boot that, because that'll allow us to format a disk. Because I don't think we have one that's formatted right now.
That definitely eat the belt. CHDER 100 end of line.
This is stupid. Season B, I was reading what Dziak said. Yeah, we're about to prepare a disc, okay? We're about to prepare the
Here's
disc.
the
I
word
can't.
that why would Chelsea eat a working belt CHGER?
Yeah, there we go. That's
End
it.
of line.
Oh my gosh. Celery refurbished. Oh man. Prepare disk. There's no way. There's no way. It's taking its sweet time. Frisco Born, I did an absolute hack job on making a belt for this thing. And it might have fixed it. We're determining if it's gonna work right now. On the upper right, you'll see a monitor of the speed of the drive right now, and it's holding steady. It seems. Oh my gosh, Lens, you are the worst. Oh, it also lost the 50 hertz flicker. Cool. I think it's 2080 or 280. 280. There. It's really having to work for it. I don't know that it's actually going to work. Problem disk and write drive. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt. Okay, we left this disk in a kind of weird situation. I'm going to degauss it, all right? And then we're going to try one more time. And then we're going to flux it. All right, trying one more time here. Wait, check disk and write drive. Oh, okay. Well, surprise.
Belgium says end of belt. CHGER 100.
Did you
End
have
of
that
line.
like pasted, ready to go? Bonus belt shenanigans.
Shields says eat the belt CHGER 100. End of line. End of line.
This is dumb. Fabricate an entirely new belt from tape. Oh, gosh. Ugh. Welcome to the stupidest thing I've done, I'm going to say, at least this year. All right. It can't spin when it gets to the spindle. It's trying. It's working on it. Totally normal RPMs. I thought the vinyl tape might be sticky enough. That's why I didn't use it instead of the other one. There's gotta be a solution here. Maybe if I make the MacGyver portion smaller. Masking tape is even slicker. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut this down to just here to here. Okay. This might give it enough sticky part to have inertia to go around the motor spindle. Yeah, soldering iron did not work. Oh, yeah, sorry, you can't see. Can't see my belt crimes. Now that you can really see it since I'm lifting it to the other side anyway, but eh. The overlapping belt method might have worked. Since I would have given it more surface area. That's spinning. At 4. No way. No way. No way. Yeah, it's probably floating around more than the super glue because it's hitting that slick spot and slowing down. But I don't know, let's find out. That is way too unstable. Just you watch, this one will work. This belt was handcrafted specifically for this job. It's gotta work. You shut up. Can't you switch the belts from the original drives to try if it worked? These are the original drives. The belt's aged out. They turned to goo. Tape only on outside. Yeah, I think that is the next thing to try. All right. Yeah, we're not down and out yet. I guess I can leave the disc in there.
OMFX80 sub as tier 1 and says thanks OMFX80 for my gifted sub. Also, I have to leave now, so see you all next week. End of line.
All right, see you, Helicroft. Thank you for enjoying the cursed stream with us. One more try here. Just remove this entirely. We're going to tape it on the outside only. Ooh, that sticks really well, too. I'm going to make it way longer. That way it like has a hope to stick, actually. Before you continue with the shenanigans, measure the length of the belt as it is. Seems to be the right length. That's true. It is, one moment. Where is thing? I think thing is being used. There it is. Okay, it is 11 1/4 inches. That's the length, 11 1/4. And yes, imperial, because it's not going to be metric. Metric equivalent would be 28.6 millimeters or centimeters. So don't measure the belt. It's Schrodinger's belt. You messed up measuring. 11 1/4. There we go. Yeah, the Capswiki was best guess using the original stretched out belt. So, yeah. This might actually work. I actually can't think of a reason this won't work. Why is the belt on the other drive working? It's not. Neither drive can write discs. They can only read them. Oh my gosh, this might actually work. This will probably work for today, and then the glue will slip on the belt. But I'll know what size to order. All right, here we go. Oh, wait. Oh my gosh, it's making very happy sounds over there. It's going through all the tracks. Oh man, I think this is it. I think this is it. No, come on, man. We were so close. The speed's too fast, I think I saw. No, we're retrying that.